The universe is an amazing place. Written and spoken by Samuel Pitch. The universe is an amazing place. I've always had a love affair with the stars, space, and planets for as long as I can remember. When I was a young boy, my family would go camping to the sand dunes of Lancelin. I was always so excited to be outside that I could never sleep, so I would sneak out into the middle of the night and spend a few hours just staring out at the night sky, mesmerized with the sheer spectacle of stars and planets and small flashing satellites. It was like a cosmic theatre, and it was all playing out for me. Today, I haven't lost that sheer joy of the night, and it's amazing how much we're learning about our planet, our solar system, and the universe in general. If I had to compress all the things I know about the universe into 3 main points, it would be this. The universe is pretty big. It's moving kinda fast, and it's filled with awesome stuff. How big is big? Good question. Listen up, because this will blow your mind. There are more stars in the sky than there are grains of sand in all the beaches of the world. That's around 100 billion trillion stars, actually. There are 100 billion stars in our own galaxy of Milky Way, and there just happens to be 100 billion galaxies. Yet even on the clearest night, the human eye can only see about 3,000 stars. That's us pretty much seeing the equivalent of a small handful of sand. Of all the 100 billion galaxies, my favorite would have to be our own, the Milky Way. It's impressively huge. To give you some comparison, the Sun is a total of 148 million kilometers from Earth. It takes light around 8 minutes to reach us as it flashes past us at 300,000 kilometers per second. Now, our furthest planet, while people are still calling it a planet, Pluto's average distance from the Sun is around 5.9 billion kilometers, and it would take 5.5 hours for sunlight to reach this lonely planet. Yet, it would take our fastest rocket 9.5 years to reach Pluto. But knowing how fast and how far light can travel, it would still take it 1 million years for light to travel from one tip of our Milky Way to the other tip. Like I said, huge. Which takes me to the next point. Our galaxy is moving really fast. A human body, or any object on the Earth, is never really at rest. Even when you're asleep in bed, you're moving pretty fast. Our Milky Way galaxy is rotating at 225 kilometers per second and hurling through the cosmos at an estimated 305 kilometers per second. Add those figures together, and we're racing through space at around 530 kilometers. By the time I've given this speech, we would have traveled 120,000 kilometers in space. And my wife complains that we never travel anywhere. Finally, the universe is filled with stuff, but nowhere near as much as we think. The stuff that we can see, the stars, the planets, the moons, the gaseous galaxies, make up only 5% of the universe. 25% of the universe is made of something called dark matter, which we can't see. And the remaining 70% consists of something called dark energy. This energy is responsible for the massive expansion and acceleration of the universe. However, you cannot blame dark energy for any massive expansion in your midline. Talking about the universe and stars, every natural occurring element, with the exception of hydrogen and helium, is created within stars. Meaning that, for example, the iron in your blood is billions of years old and has come from stars trillions of miles away. We are literally made up of the stuff of stars. Now, it's very easy to feel overwhelmed with the facts and figures about space, to somehow be left cold and wondering where did we come from and where this amazing race called mankind is going, hurtling on this insignificantly small rock in the middle of space. It's my belief that we all have come from someplace, and as a race, we are all going somewhere. And while ultimately I believe that we will one day journey into the final frontiers of space, I feel that until then, we still have a responsibility to take care of this tiny speck in space, because it's on this third blue planet from our sun that we call home.